Well, good morning, everyone. Just a few updates on what's been happening as of late. I know I haven't gotten a video out. There is one in the works, but it might take a little bit to get it out. But in the meantime, I've been pretty busy with the new job. I've been working 50 plus hours a week doing that. Maybe a little bit more on some weeks. I've been down to Springfield, Illinois. We're just south of it once already this last week or so. Been working off and on Saturdays and such. I do like that overtime. But in between, I've managed to keep adding some 2x material and some 1x material for the greenhouse, which I haven't gotten around to doing much on. I now have to remove all the topsoil and then go ahead and maybe throw some cardboard or landscaping material down before I throw crushed gravel over the top of it. And because I wanted kind of a dual purpose for a solar kiln for the wood, I also want to put a 6-foot pad down the center of concrete and put some eye bolts in it so I can use that during the summertime and wintertime when I'm not using it as a starter greenhouse for the plants for the garden. Speaking of which, the garden, yeah, I feel even embarrassed showing this. I kind of lost interest because nothing was growing at first. It took forever. I'm getting a few ripe tomatoes, and I've gotten a few green peppers. But other than that, they didn't do real well. But everybody's been curious about what's been happening at the cabin here. As you see, there's some cement board laying there. And I'm going to go ahead and get some lights on in the cabin here. As you see here, I've gotten the cement board down. That's all screwed down and then set in place. That way it keeps all the air gaps out from underneath. Hopefully keep from any of the tile from cracking or popping loose in time. So this is the tile. Barrel wood, but Harvest is the color for the floor tile. And then on the wall tile, it's called rustic whitewash. And that's going to be wainscot for this big gable wall and that side wall underneath the porch. Just going to go up to the windowsills on that height, and then I'll put a chair rail on top of it. And then, of course, we'll have an ash baseboard, and then I'll be able to trim out the doors with ash also. So that's what I'm hoping everything kind of ties together. Kind of wanted that wall tile or that wainscot for in that rustic appeal. If everyone recalls, I'm going to do a stucco on the remainder part of the gable wall. So it's a rough texture, along with some floating shelves up there. Probably use 3-inch oak for the shelves just to give it some depth and personality. Anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well out there, and I know I'm not very religious on these videos, but I haven't really been able to do a whole lot this summer here due to the fact that I have a full-time job now. I kind of quit the contracting, even though it gave me a lot of free time. I just physically, I was getting kind of worn out from it. So we're going to try this for a while and see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, then I will get back into building again. But so far, it seems to be doing pretty good. And if that wasn't enough, I'm still doing oddball stuff in the shop. So here are those trim pieces and extension jambs. I've got two that the inside dimensions are 47 inches. And then I had 6 of these trim pieces that were 24-inch on the inside, 23-inch on the inside. Of course, the hound is checking everything out. So I got them all built and painted up now. So with luck, we'll get them installed over the weekend sometime here. They're going in a house that's going up for sale, so they needed them done pretty fast. So that's what's been kind of happening anyhow in my neighborhood. So, but anyhow, back at the cabin. But again, I hope everybody is doing well out there, and we will see you in the next video.